Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's video, we'll be doing a model kit review. So let's get started. Okay, well, I'm back here today again with another model kit review. These models are brought to you again by Dream Studios, and these are again what they call the lattice towers or under construction towers for the Death Star. We have one large scale version right here, and I think I'll review this one first, and then I'll show you, I'll kind of fall back and I'm going to show you the smaller ones as well. So this one is available as only a 3D print. And the reason why is this is just too hard to cast as far as the casting goes. The top gun holder or the actual turret top piece could be available in a casting. Also might be just a 3D print as well. So again, I think these are actually going to just be a cast piece. And they come also with, again, with the small 3D printed but detailed guns as well. So let me kind of bring this up a little bit closer to you, and you can kind of get an idea of what the construction of this one looks like. Again, these are the Death Star under construction. These are the gun turret areas. They're really cool because they can be painted very accurately towards the original reconstruction of the Death Star. And again, a great standalone looking model just as it is. This comes, again, this is about a 4-inch square, 3.5-inch square. It is close to about 9 inches tall, kind of similar to the 4-tier tower as far as scale goes. So again, these are like the under construction version, and they come with all the grid work in here. And again, these also can support some of the Death Star bases as well, which I'll be reviewing on a later video. So anyway, so here is the main lattice work and under construction turret piece in the large scale. Then again, these are solid. These are going to be like a solid cast part, and these are highly detailed. They don't have a lot of surface detail on them yet because they're just not built up. You know, these are under construction. So a lot of the grid work and panel work is not on them because, again, these are being rebuilt under construction. So this is the top part. And again, this top part just kind of just sits on top of the turret. And then it comes with these two guns. And again, I'll have some detailed shots of this stuff up close. But there is the two guns. And again, these will come for sure as 3D prints because they're just, they're so detailed. They have to be in a 3D print. I don't know if they'd go through the hassle of casting these ones. And that is basically the main, this is the main under construction lattice turret, gun turret from the Death Star. And again, I know that there was a lot of research and development that went into this process, and there was a lot of screen grabs that were used in order to create the detail of the lattice as the original Death Star turrets. So again, they painstakingly went back and recreated pretty much all the way to the studio version. So, great looking piece. This would be an awesome, an awesome standalone model, along with the other turrets that they have available. You could put a little placard on here and put it on a little base. And man, it's a great looking model just as it stands alone. So anyway, so that is that one. Now, I'm going to move on to these smaller ones. So these ones are definitely available only as a 3D print because they are extremely delicate. as far as these being printed out of a printer. I think you could pretty much only get it that way. Now they come, and I'm gonna try to get these little parts out of here if I can get them to come out. I pushed them in here before, but they have a little template that comes with it. So here's what they look like. This is in the raw version, and I have one here that's painted up and done. But you can just kind of get an idea of the mesh work involved in this. And, it's not totally, the overall, you could see where some pieces have either broken out or snapped off. But again, this adds detail to it. So it actually makes it look really cool. Now, these are only available, again, and I don't want to sound too much like a broken wheel as usual, but only available as a 3D print. It's just too fine a scale to try to cast one of these. You would never be able to get it. And it comes as a one-piece model, just like it stands. Again, highly detailed. Great looking work on this one. Again, this is within studio scale. So this is a 4.5-inch tall model. And again, these were meticulously scaled and meticulously thought out as far as, all the little details on there are actually from some of the original ones. So it's very accurate as far as if you're looking for accuracy. So these will be available as a standalone 3D printed model. And he'll have those available. And then what it comes with, which is really cool, is it has a little frisket so you can do the paint work. And this is, I think this is a really big bonus to have this little frisket so you can put it up against the model and then shoot it in the red, like under construction mode. And you can use it and shoot grays over it. And you can get it multiple layered. So it comes with these little pieces of frisket material that you can use as a painting frisket. And that's kind of a little bit of a bonus of as far as the kit goes. So let me show you also too, is I have a painted version. And what's really cool too is just to set it up against this. Since there was multiple levels of these in construction turrets, if you got like the big one and a couple of these small ones, or if you scaled it up a little bit more or scaled it down by getting the 3D print, this is awesome way to get it. So he said, let me show you kind of the paint detail, and I should have some good stills on this one as well. But this is how they were able to achieve with that little piece of frisket that comes with it, so you can paint these details on there. He was able to drop it on there, airbrush it on, and then pull it off and then add it on. Some of this is just hand painted, but that basically gives you the idea of what it looks like when one of these is actually painted up and complete. And again, this is very accurate. These were, I think, sourced off one of the original prop store from London models that came up for auction. So that's why they were able to get such a good high detail. A lot of the screen grabs, since it's such a fast shot of this going by, I think it was a little bit harder to catch it, but I think this is where they got their material. Now, I don't check me on that, but I think that's where he ended up getting a lot of the details to where and what went where to get the look as far as it is. So I think it's quite studio accurate overall. And again, great looking standalone piece. Now, he does have the base kits that I haven't reviewed yet, but there is a base kit that you can get. So you can get a nice, good chunk of the Death Star and put a couple of these towers on there, and you have a full display of the Death Star, the top of the Death Star. It would just make an awesome looking Star Wars display. So anyway, that is, these are the under construction Death Star gun turrets and towers. And they're available again at Dream Studios. I will have the information below so you can take a look and review it and see it for yourself. Plus, I think, again, I think he has these up already on the website, but I will double confirm that. But if not, they will be up very shortly. And again, really cool standalone model kit. If you're into, any good Star Wars collector, this is kind of a must-have to have as part of your Star Wars collection. So again, anyway, thanks for watching the video and seeing the preview. Again, these are some really cool models that come to us by Dream Studios. And again, thanks for your support and watching the videos, and we'll see you on the next one.